All right, we're going to go ahead and move to the next step of assignments. If you look in Google Classroom, you will see that we did things like intro to social injustice, brainstorm issues, changing things how, and what we're going to work on today is called the pre-writing problem solution essay. Now you can go back over these assignments to come up with some of your ideas because you already came up with ideas. So you don't need to start from just zero, all right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to be filling out this worksheet here. And what you do is you go through, like it says, what issues affects you, your school, or your community. Now, my computer is starting to act kind of funny on me for some reason doing this video. So I'm gonna just kind of go through the this process with you. You start at the beginning where it says problem. Now I chose a problem of many teens experience stress and anxiety from social media. And it says, why is this a problem? Well, it's a problem because it lowers self-esteem and it distracts students from school and real life relationships. That's why it is a problem, and that's what I would write in there. Now the next thing for you to be thinking about uh, is you have to describe the problem. So when you're going over it, it says this problem affects middle and high school students. Who does it affect? Is it pretty serious? Yes, it is. Why is because there's cyberbullying, there's pressure, there's it can produce anxiety, poor sleep. Those are the causes and effects. Without change, mental health issues will begin to rise. Got all sorts of stuff. Now, when it says possible solution, what I would write in there is limit screen time. Pros: it helps balance on time online and keeps in offline life. The cons is that it's kind of hard to stick to, right? Because that would be hard to follow, limiting screen time. Another one that I would say is take social media breaks, reduce stress, and resets the mind. If you just get away from social media. Problem: cons, fear of missing out, right? And then schools teach digital wellness, which builds awareness. The problem is it needs funding. So you come up with the possible solutions, good things about it, bad things about it. And then you choose your best solution as to what you think would be the best idea. And for mine, I think maybe schools should be teaching stuff on it. All right. And then I'd say, why would that work? Teens spend most of their days at school. And so it lessons about screen time stress. Now, supporting evidence, I might talk about my experience in my classes, what I've seen when kids aren't on computers, like recent events of students that used to be on their phones all the time and now can't. That would be some of my supporting evidence. I know I could find some research on how media increases anxiety and depression in teens. Schools that teach digital awareness see fewer behaviors. I could look up some stuff along with my personal experiences on that. All right. Now, the outline, I'm going to put something in my hook, and I'm going to put something like it's 3 a.m. and your phone starts beeping, waking you up. I put something like that. How would it be a problem? Then I start talking about social media and how it's causing some serious stress for teens. And my thesis would be to reduce stress, schools should teach digital awareness and help students create balance. That's my thesis, my problem, and my solution all in one piece. And then my body paragraph, I would describe how social media causes anxiety and loses sleep. Body paragraph 2, explain how the digital wellness could help. Body paragraph 3, I would defend while this is realistic and effective. And my conclusion would remind readers that awareness is the first step and encourage students to act now. And then that's how all of that would fill out. So when you're filling it out, that's how you look at it. I will attach this example to the assignment. That's what you need to get done today. Get it turned in.